What's up YouTube? Austin coming at you with Vaporleaf.com. Today we're going to be talking about the Ehpro Spd. So let's go ahead and jump down in and take a look at what you're getting. Alright, here we are down in close with the Ehpro Spd. So, this is going to be just a nice, really lightweight device for you that has temperature control. So let me go ahead and take the tank off real quick and we can go through what we've got here. So you got a little bit of branding on this side, just some little grip lines on this side. That's going to be kind of the same on the back here other than a screw. On the top you've got a spring-loaded 510 connection. On the bottom you've got your charge port and your battery plate. And on the screen here you're going to have your fire button, your up and down buttons, and your screen. So let me turn this guy on real quick. Get that in a little bit closer. Alright, there we go. So basically how you're going to do this is you're going to be able to control the wattage. It will go up to 50 watts and round robin back down to 5. But when you have the tank on there, if you want to control it in the temperature, what you're going to do is press and hold. This is a new coil, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus button for a new coil. It does detect that. So when you screw a new tank on there, it will ask you, is this a new coil? Is this the same coil? Helps with its monitoring with everything. And then if you're going to change the temperature on it, press and hold both the up and down. It says hold to change temperature. And then you can control it from 600 degrees, and then or you can just turn it off. But this is how you can control the temperature. So if you're going to be using temperature mode, you'd have that. If you use Canthal, you just move it all the way up to off, and then you'd just be able to use your Canthal. I'm going to go ahead and keep it set at 600, so we'll go ahead and hit the fire button there. You can see it regulating. And you can see, since I'm not dragging on it, it's keeping it at a very low wattage, and it's actually staying fairly low. Now if I drag on that, let's see if I can do this while it's still on screen. Did you see how I kept it at a much higher wattage? That's because when I'm taking a drag on it, the air that I'm forcing through it is actually causing it to cool down. So what's happening is when I'm not dragging through it, it's going to keep it at a much lower temperature because it's trying to keep that coil at the same temperature. When I'm dragging on it, though, there's actually an active cooling system that's going through the tank, so it's keeping it at a higher wattage to keep it at that same temperature. And that's going to be congruent with basically every single one of these. I just kind of wanted to show you that on this device. So that's going to be the end close with the Ehpro Spd. Let's go ahead and jump back up and finish this up. Alright, that was in close with the Ehpro Spd. Alright, one little thing that I think is kind of bizarre that I want to mention to you guys is when you take this little battery plate off, it just kind of flicks out and battery comes out like that, is the battery goes upside down. Traditionally, like, the positive end would go towards the atomizer, the negative would be down by the charging port in the battery plate. In this case, the positive is actually going to be down by the charging port in the battery plate, and your negative is going to be up by your 510. So you just drop it in upside down there. Has your contact right there, so that just sets right there. You kind of press down and press it in, and it's, oh, didn't get that quite. Press in, and there you go. So alright guys, that's the Ehpro Spd from, well, the Spd by Ehpro, excuse me. As always, if you like these videos, make sure to like it and subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure to do that. Like us on Facebook for all the newest, latest, and greatest. You guys have a fantastic day. Bye now.